You all may be seated if not graduates. Welcome, honored guests, to the 99th Annual Commencement Exercise of Alva High School. It's my honor to introduce the Alva High School Mixed Choir, directed by Miss Ramona Cummings. Welcome again. It's my pleasure to introduce to our stage our guests, Mr. Steve Ellis, Board President, Mrs. Jane McDermott, Vice President, Mrs. Linda Martin, Clerk, Mrs. Tiffany Slater, Deputy Clerk, Mr. Steve Parkhurst, Superintendent of Alva Independent Schools, Mr. Mitchell Gale, our guest speaker, and I am Les Potter, Alva High School Principal. It's my pleasure to introduce Mitchell Gale. Mitchell is a 2008 graduate who graduated with very highest honors. He's the son of Pam and Steve Gale, grandson of Bill and Jadina Ferris, and brother to Tyson Gale. He's a 2012 graduate from Abilene Christian University with a Bachelor of Science degree. He left Abilene Christian as the all-time leader in passing yards, completions, and attempts in school and Lone Star Conference history. After throwing for over 12,000 yards throughout his career, Abilene Christian became only the 4th school in the nation to have back-to-back quarterbacks throw for 12,000 yards in a career, joining Hawaii, Houston, and Louisiana Tech in this prestigious club. Mitchell was invited to an NFL training camp with the St. Louis Rams in 2013. He is a 2-year member of the Toronto Argonauts of the CFL. Mitchell was a 4-year member of the Big Brothers Big Sisters outreach program that matches up students with at-risk youth in the Abilene area. He was a 3-year team captain at Abilene as chosen by his teammates. Welcome, Mitchell Gale.
Can y'all hear me in the back? Well, if any of you were paying attention to what was just said, you'll have noticed that none of it has anything to do with public speaking. So this may be interesting. Also, some of you may be asking yourselves, what on earth is he wearing? And my answer to that is, well, I was digging through my closet the other evening, found this bad boy, and thought there couldn't be anything more perfect to wear. Sorry, Mama. First and foremost, I would like to thank the senior class for allowing me to be here on this special evening of celebration with their families and friends. Thank you all very, very much. Being here for graduation tonight has made me think of my own graduation day not too long ago, and I would also like to take this time to thank my parents and grandparents for their continued love and support, as well as any faculty or staff in attendance that helped guide me through my educational career. Thank you. Graduates, congratulations. Look to the person next to you and say, we made it. Parents, family members, and current faculty, I'm sure some of you are more excited than others, and most likely for very different reasons, but yes, you too have also made it. I'm going to spend this evening talking about 4 words that have all played a major role in my life up until now, the first of which is humility. Now, I can remember not long after sitting where you guys are this evening, I was enrolled in school at Abilene Christian University in Abilene, Texas. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, as they say, I was somewhat anxious to begin my collegiate career as a student athlete. My first class was an aerobics for fitness class, scheduled at 8 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As one of the first in class on the first day of school, I found my seat and began to make a mental note of who was walking in and sitting down. Now, up to this point in my life, I pretty much had the same classmates regardless of class or subject, so you can imagine my excitement when I realized I'm the only guy in the entire class. And as the teacher steps in and begins to read names off the roll, I begin to gaze around the classroom, flashing the occasional wink at whichever lucky girl looks my way, and I anticipate the semester for the ages. However, I notice that my name doesn't get called on the class roster, and so I raise my hand to let the teacher know that, yes, indeed, Mitchell Gale is present and will be present every single day throughout the entire semester. Well, without seeming to acknowledge that I may have had something important to say, the teacher kindly says, "Sweetie, this is the women's aerobics for fitness class. Please leave and we'll find your classroom." Well, you can imagine my disappointment and humiliation as I hurriedly left the classroom and began to look over my class schedule once again. And sure enough, at 8 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, in a separate classroom, was men's aerobics for fitness. Well, I suppose the moral of the story is that even when we think we've got it right and we're prepared, things can still not go our way, and we're left confused and uncomfortable. But I must admit that it is in these moments I believe we grow the most. We gain perspective to an aspect of life we haven't had before. And so I encourage you, embrace the discomfort of life. Things will not always go your way and you will fail. but pick yourself up off the ground and keep moving. The second word of tonight is home. I've had the pleasure to introduce myself to many, many people throughout the past several years, and every time I do, I make sure they know exactly where I'm from. I leave no room for confusion about exactly where Alva, Oklahoma is. Northwest Oklahoma, 14 miles south of the Kansas line, the county seat of Woods County. And each time I do this, I'm usually met with one of two responses. The first being a look that says, I didn't know people actually lived there. Or secondly, they'll actually say, oh, cool, which translated means I didn't know people actually lived there. And each time this happens, I chuckle inside, not because I find their ignorance amusing, but I relish in the fact that they don't know where I'm from. You see, it's a surprise to many of my teammates, as they would say, that anything good could come from there, which is mostly playful banter, but I want to use it as an illustration. See, what my teammates don't understand is that I've been able to reach many of my personal goals not in spite of where I'm from, but because of where I'm from. The foundation of Alva's forges qualities like work ethic, grit, determination, toughness, and resiliency. The very mascot of our high school is in and of itself a symbol of excellence, and you, as graduates of Alva High, are also symbols of excellence. Tonight is a celebration of many years of studying, writing papers, probably not studying enough, taking tests, going to class, and meeting state requirements. And don't just take my word for it. Listen to what this quote by the philosopher Aristotle has to say about excellence. It reads, "You are what you repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act, but a habit." Tonight is a celebration of a series of habits that have led to excellence. And so I encourage you to continue to make excellence a habit in any and all of your endeavors. The third word of tonight is relationship. I've spent the last several minutes talking about humility, perseverance, overcoming obstacles, and working hard for your goals, which are all important things in this life. But I want to take this time to shift gears and talk about something I believe is just as important. As I was thinking about how to find some way to relate, I once again thought over my own experiences over the last 7 years, and the undenying theme is relationship. It is without a doubt that I stand where I stand this evening due to the many relationships I've formed throughout my life. My faith, family, friends, teammates, teachers, coaches, and this community that I call home have all played a pivotal role in my life, and I hope that you're able to see the importance each has had in your lives as well. Take hold of this precious moment in your life. Be in the moment that is now, that is tonight. Look the people you care about in the eye and say, thank you, or I love you. I strongly believe we're not meant to go through this life alone, and that it's good practice to remember those that help you along your way. The fourth and final word of tonight is faith. In my opinion, this is the most important of the four words I've chosen to talk about tonight. I believe that through our faith, we are able to fully appreciate and understand the meaning of humility, the blessing of having a home, and the importance of relationship. You see, our faith allows us to see our current situation or circumstance as a stepping stone that is necessary and it has purpose, for we know that our Father works for the good of His people. This doesn't mean that the storms won't come, but even in the worst of the storms, we will be given a shelter. Faith allows us to be humble. Faith also allows us to be thankful. As I stated earlier, there is no measure for how proud I am to call Alva, Oklahoma my home. But my faith lets me see that even Alva, Oklahoma pales in comparison to our eternal home. Faith leads to fellowship. As a result of our faith, we are given a sense of community. And it is through this community we are given the blessing of relationship. In closing, let me remind you of these four words. Humility. Life will not always go our way and we will fail. But if we humbly commit ourselves to any objective or goal, we can truly overcome any obstacle in our way. Home. Never forget where you come from and always be proud to represent the place that you call home. Always remember what the foundation of your life is built upon. Relationship. I challenge you to intentionally invest into the lives of the people you come into contact with. We invest so much of our time into social media and handheld devices and things of this world that do not last. But I challenge you, I encourage you, invest your time into the lives of people. Faith. May your faith help you remember that life is a process, and may it keep your heart humble. May it give you peace and the promise of a home not of this world, and may it help you realize the true value of relationship. Thank you all once again, and may the Lord bless each and every one of you in your pursuit of excellence. Go Bucks.
Thank you, Mitchell. That was outstanding. Mr. Ellis, Mr. Parkhurst, faculty members, parents, honored guests, and friends, I take pleasure in presenting the graduating class of 2015 and recommend that they be presented the official diploma of the school. Will the class please come forward as your name is called? Ms. Callie Gordon, President of the senior class, and Ms. Cheney Bird, Vice President, will call the 2015 graduating class roll.
Cheney May Bird, very highest honors, Vice President of the senior class. Gage Turner Bozaidi, very highest honors. Lauren Page Gray, very highest honors. Callie Marie Gordon, very highest honors, President of the senior class. Taylor Nicole Hadwiger, very highest honors. Aaron Paul Pierce, very highest honors. Rachel Nicole Ritter, very highest honors. Jaden Taylor Sharp, very highest honors. Bailey Ann Farrell, very highest honors. Goggin Suda Worthy, very highest honors. Brianna Jo McClure, very highest honors. Morgan Lane Sheever, very highest honors. Chesley Joy Fouts, very highest honors. Colby Lee Slater, very highest honors. Savannah Lee Breeding, very highest honors, treasurer of the senior class. Devin Raquel Goddard, highest honors. Connor Riley Cummings, highest honors. Madison Hope Hofen, highest honors, secretary of the senior class. Emery Lake Cook, highest honors. Trey David Nolan, high honors. Trevor Dane Johnson, high honors. Patricia Ann Bueller. Noah Ty Buck. Brandon Lorenzo Siniceros. Connor Wade Dimmitt. Bailey Jean Drew. Darian Renee Eckert. Braden K. Fagan. Joy Michelle Fife.
Thank you.
Trevor William Foote. Tyler Allen Farrell. Braylon Dawn Bravo. Anna E. Guerra. James Kirtland Hatfield. Sarah Lynn Hatfield. Colby Edward Hill. Aaron Riley Ginley. Maria Juarez. Kenzie Lee Kraft. Taryn Dawn Lewis. Cheyenne Lawanda Luttrell. Dalton Glenn Manning. Orion Martinez. Jacoby William Merrill. Brandon James Nessarella. Taya Lynn Pierce. Logan Vaughn Rader. Laura Beth Ann Riley. Angelica Daylin Smart. Caleb Israel Smith. Jerry Lee Ball. Jonathan Michael Van Busker. Cheyenne Nellie Vasquez. Bryant Edward Van Oswald. Christian Gabriel Wheeler. Bradley Tyler Williams.
Once again, a round of applause for an outstanding senior class. By the power invested in me by the Alva School Board, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Steve Parkhurst, and the great state of Oklahoma, I pronounce you graduates from Alva High School. Congratulations, you may move your tassels from left to right. May good fortune be yours always. Congratulations.